Hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I have another reading for you. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time, I welcome you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. All right, so Spirit, so 2 cards, well, 3. The one came out on top. It says, great sadness will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Been there for those in need. So this is about heartbreak. This is the 3 of Swords. So Spirit is saying great sadness that will heal with time. So if you are going through anything right now where you've lost a loved one, my sincere condolences to you. If you are going through anything that led to separation, a breakup of a connection, some of these relationships, it's a long time that you have invested in some of these connections, and whether it's by choice, intentional or unintentional, someone is left with a broken heart. And even if you are the one who walked away, of course, you still remember the pain and the hurt. So whenever you have to sever a connection, it's never easy. But Spirit is saying that this will heal with time. Let go of the past. Some of you, this has happened for a while now. And Spirit is saying it is time to do the work, to heal so that you can move on. Because there are other things ahead that needs your attention. There are other relationships, there are other connections that Spirit wants to put you in with these people to collaborate, but you're mourning the loss of a connection for too long. And I mean, even if we've lost a loved one, if they were to talk to us, they would say, live your life, enjoy yourself. Even though, yes, the loss, the memories, the missing of the person, but they would want what is best for us. So for some things, it will heal with time. For some things, it has happened a while back. For some connections, Spirit is saying, get over this, because these people did not mean you any good in the first place. So even though you saw the signs, some of us, sometimes we just want to invest because we think we can heal people. Oh, they will change for me. Even though we see the writings on the wall over and over. Some of us just hate the fact that it's like we feel as if we're losing something because somebody else is going to get the best of them after you have put in so much work in that person. Well, maybe that was your mission in that person's life. But I can guarantee they will never forget you either, because of that lasting positive impact that you have on their life. Personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for others in need. So, it's a time to heal. Some of us, some of the connections that fall or fell apart, it's because of misunderstandings. Somebody needs to apologize. Just be the bigger person. I mean, if that connection is worth that. Only you can know that. And Spirit is saying, being there for others in need. So when you take the focus off of yourself, You can give back, serve, volunteer, encourage other people as well. And the other card that came out is the Four of Swords. Insight that comes from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. Spirit is saying get some sleep. So whatever it is that we're going through, it may be causing some people to be a little bit out of balance. Spirit is saying meditate. Don't be so quick to make decisions. You know, sometimes we make a permanent decision too quickly. Spirit is saying take a mental break. Get more sleep. Get more rest. You're exhausted. And some of you, you have been going. You have been pushing. Sometimes when we go through heartache and heartbreak, the next best thing is to focus our attention into getting the bag, working harder, because it's like the only thing that we can be sure of is our money. But Spirit is saying it's about balance. It's time to take some, it is now time to take some time to rest, to focus on ourselves, to do the healing. Or else we're just working, and then we bury those things underneath and we never deal with them. And this is why sometimes people have mental or nervous breakdown, because something way down the line, many years, may just cause a trigger. Like sometimes people may lose a loved one, but they kept strong for everybody, you know, to hold it together. And then one day they just have this complete meltdown. And Spirit is saying we need to take time to work on ourselves. Don't avoid the brokenness or the pain. Somebody hurt you, we need to stop. Feel it in order to heal it. Whatever the situation is, disappointment of a loved one, a child, a workplace, you were falsely accused. Spirit is saying, take time to acknowledge this. Before you turn in that resignation letter, think about it first. Don't be too quick to make a permanent decision, a hasty move. Spirit is saying some of us may need to take a vacation too. Wow, juggling the Two of Coins. Working too hard or multiple jobs. The need to bring balance and fun into your life. Juggling multiple priorities. Balancing the budget. So again, it's just a lot of focus here on overdoing it. Taking time out for ourselves. Bringing balance and fun into your life. Like they said, too much work make Jack a dull boy. You know, too much pleasure still makes Jack a dull boy. So it's all about balance. It's all about balance. Because then we're trying to do this side, but then another side is bursting out. So at the back of the deck, this is like the Ace of Cups. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. So some of you may be putting in an application for a home, a new apartment. You know, Spirit is saying it is so. Some of you, you're going to meet a new romantic relationship. For those of you already in a relationship, this is going to blossom, because knowledge is power. The more we know how to take care of our loved ones, to appreciate, we learn to balance life. Make time, take time for each other. When we learn, you know, just to not to be the only giver. You've been through too many toxic relationships and connections where you were the only giver. And so Spirit is saying now you're going to be or in a relationship where it is balanced. You're going to try to work on the relationships that you have to make sure that you are giving and taking equally as the other person. So maybe that is why Spirit wants you to heal your broken heart, because you need to invest into relationships that are coming up, partnerships that are coming up. You know, you have to heal, because the same thing that you're praying for in a partnership, they're praying for that person too. So you need to be what you want. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. So this is like, you know, the Page of Swords. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. So a lot of you, you're getting new ideas. See on his shoulder there, it's like there's a little butterfly. Transformation. Overcoming obstacles with faith. So with this heartbreak, some of you, you will be turning to your faith. You'll be asking the divine to heal your broken heart, to take away the pain, the hurt. So you're overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things that you have not yet seen. Whatever it is you're praying about, Spirit is saying it's going to work out. You communicate clearly and concisely. So, you know, Spirit just wants you to be ready for what's ahead. Again, some of you, you're going to be doing things where you're speaking, you're communicating clearly and concisely with people, maybe in a leadership role. So if you don't heal yourself, then things will happen that will trigger you. You know, so it's important that you are healed, because then every little thing you're going to take it very personal. And you're going to blame the other person, you know, as if they purposely stepped on your toe. But the truth is, the fact is that you're not healed. All we did was just stuff down, bury that thing down on the inside, but it's not healed. Oh, Lord. Too many. Everything fell out. So it's important that we don't run from the work, but we do the work. That is very important. And that is how we're really going to step into our future, step into our divine calling, the wheel, a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or a new vehicle. So we have people who may be applying for a home, an apartment. Some of you, you're going to be getting a new vehicle as well. Some of you will be traveling. But the wheel, you know, this is fated. This is turning in your favor. A fresh new start or the end of delays. So opportunities and doors will be opening. And guys, believe it or not, the blockages that we have, it goes right back to our heart. If we can heal, if we can deal with the pain the disappointments and the hurts that is happening in our life. Learn to forgive people. Learn to forgive ourselves. That the heart, the things that is inside of us. And this is why the enemy seeks to hurt us. Because the more pain we have is like the more baggages. The longer it takes to get on the bus, the train, to get into the vehicle, because we have too many things to deal with. So the quicker we forgive people, we release them, we forgive ourselves, look on the brighter side, look on the positive side, say, you know, it is good. I had to meet those people. You know, I believe it's Paul who said it is good, you know, that I went through these things. Because if it wasn't for those experiences, how would you learn? How would you know better? We go to school to learn how to do things, maths, English. That's how we know how to know 1 + 1 = 2, right? So it's the same things in life. We meet and we encounter people, some negative, some positive. Some people have negative influence, some positive. And we learn from both. So stop being so hung up and using that as a crutch to hold you back. Spirit is saying it's time to rip those swords out your heart, because new opportunities are up ahead. And you are the one slowing down your progress. So sometimes persons may leave in the comment, I hope, I wish. No, you're waiting on Spirit. Spirit is waiting on you. God is waiting on you to make the first move. Because only you can say, I am willing, I am ready to be healed. It's the ABC. We must admit first. Whatever, you know, self-help or recovery program that we're going into, we have to first admit that we have a problem. And we need help. I can only bring you the message, but it's up to you to have a receptive heart to receive that. For how long are we going to hold other people? Yes, what they did was wrong. What they did to hurt you, it was terrible. We're not negating that. We're not ignoring that. But for how long are you going to allow people to have control over you? When here we have a healer, we have angels, we have Spirit, we have God who is ready to take you by the hand, to lead you out of that situation. Just so that you can come into your purpose, so that you can live. Spirit wants you to rest. Rest. Some of us, some of you, just jumping from one heartbreak to another. Spirit wants you to take time out. You need to be by yourself. You can't get over another by getting under another. You're only causing more damage to yourself. You need to work on yourself. And stop the juggling. Because in the end, we're only hurting ourselves, right? Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarship, a new area of study. You know, this is like the page of coins. So this is a new idea. Again, I see here a lot of new home, new apartment, new car, new jobs, new careers, guys. Going back to school, learning a new trade, a new skill. You need to do the work so that you can step into fully what it is that you desire. The Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. Again, you're brilliant, you're experienced. You're releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Seeing the humor in difficult situations. Focusing on your career, divorced or unmarried individuals. You are coming from a place of experience. You're not a novice anymore. You are brilliant. You're smart. I don't know who fooled you and told you that you are dumb. You don't know this. You can't do this. You're not what man says you are. You are what the divine says you are. You're funny. You have good judgment. You know by now how to release toxic people from out of your life. You're cutting them out. Too many heartache, too many heartbreaks. You're realizing that you need to focus on yourself. The wheel is turning into your favor. And when you release all of those, you start pouring back, filling up your own cups. And just when you're not looking, that's when your divine partner, that's when whatever it is you're praying about, it will come to pass. Some of you, you're in a relationship, but you're allowing the hurt of the past to prevent you from fully enjoying the person or the partner that you're with. Spirit is saying it's time to put that to rest. Yes, the sun. It doesn't get any better than this. A time of great joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to a magical opportunity. Plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. Give thanks to God. And this is like the message that's been coming through recently. Giving thanks. If you left these connections, if you left the Eight of Cups right here, if you left these connections, you walked away from these people, you cut them out of your life, you need to give thanks to God that you still have your life, you still have your health, you still have your strength, you're still in your right mind. You did not lose anything. You only gain experience. Again, I'm encouraging you to change your focus. Spirit is saying, walk away. This is spirit. Dog, D-O-G, spell it backward. It's God, a loyal friend. You're stepping out into the future. You see the moon. You don't even know where you're going, but by faith. But by faith, you're doing this. You're overcoming obstacles, walking away from people, places, and things that does not serve you by faith. God, the divine, I don't know what I'm doing, but I trust you. Because everything else has failed me. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing. A spiritual journey. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. So again, like I said, some people may be moving away, moving on from a relationship, situation that no longer serves you. But this is for your own good. You know your situation. You invest a lot. But then you realize this person is only tagging on your energy. They are not fully committed. They are takers. They are not givers. But again, we see all these beauties here of what happens when we choose to do the work. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Number one, this is a fresh start. Do what you're passionate about. Now is the time to take action, Spirit is saying. Be positive. Think clearly. Be brave. Be courageous. And remember, when you're doing things, it doesn't mean that you don't have fear, but you're going out anyway. I mean, it's like this guy is like, you know, clutching on to the back of his hair like, oh boy, I don't know what is out there, what is on the other side, but I can't stay here. I can't stay here any longer. Whatever it is, if it's that job, again, that person, place, or thing, can you allow to stay there another month, another day, another hour in that same situation because there is no growth? New moon in Leo, shine. Yeah, Spirit wants you to shine. That's what you're meant to be. That's what you're meant to do, to shine. And this is why the enemy attack you so hard, because of the gift that is within you. Don't want you to shine. Because if you fully recognize who you are, your true potential, you're a force to reckon with. You're a force to reckon with. Just do the work, Spirit is saying. Speak your world into being. This is about manifestation. First quarterly moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. That's the power that we have to manifest as the magician. Spirit is saying, push through any insecurities that you have at this time. Oh, I can't make it. How am I going to do it without this person, these people? How am I going to do it without this job? Spirit is saying, push past that. Oh, you look in the mirror, you're not confident in what you see. Spirit is saying, push past those insecurities. I don't have the money. Spirit is saying, push past, push through any insecurities that you may have. First quarter moon in Cancer. So for those of you who know when those show up, or you want to look those up, but those may mean something to you. Spirit wants you to be powerful. I know the plans that I have for you, to prosper you, to bless you, not harm you. Spirit wants to give you hope and a bright future. Remember, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Spirit doesn't want you to get stuck on your pain, stuck on anything that happened. It was only meant to teach you a lesson. Spirit says, go deeper. New moon in Scorpio. Does that sound familiar? Go deep. And we are deep people. But Spirit is saying, go deeper. Do some soul searching. There are some things buried underneath there that we really need to dig up and deal with, that we are overlooking. And again, the card that came up at the back, push through any insecurity. What is it that makes you nervous? When you think about, if I should do this, it tells you, no, you can't do it. No, that is too much. No, nobody in your family ever did that. You're not smart enough. That's the thing. Or those are the things. Spirit wants you to push through to get to your next level. Push through the pain. Deal with it. Go deeper. It hurts. Because if you start to touch that place, it is so tender. Maybe it's just a scab that is over that thing, but it's not healed underneath. Spirit is saying, get down into that. Deal with it. Feel it to heal it. Cry, forgive, release, write it down. Have a funeral for it. and get out of that stuckness so that you can step into your promise. Thank you so very much, Scorpio, for watching. If this message resonates with you, please give the videos a thumbs up. Again, please leave a comment. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. If you have not yet subscribed, please, I'm asking you to do so. Until next time, take care.